Hello and welcome back, friends, to some more competitive Hell Let Loose, part of the Premier League. Today, we have a Week 2 makeup match due to the PSN outage a couple weeks ago, and it will be the first-seeded TRR taking on the fifth-seeded SVS on SME. I'm joined by familiar voice Iowa Harley. Welcome back, Iowa.
Hey, Caparzo. This is should be a good one. Excited to see some. This will be my first 30v30 game, so I'm excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, I am too. And, we've seen SME a few times here now this season. So what are some things that, you look for, your boys prep for when you're looking to play on a map like this?
Um, if we're allies, we're hoping for a little church action, obviously. But just yeah, depending on the point, there's like down south, making sure you have that southern field. That's a must. Trying to get trying to get a hold of that creek that goes to the
Yeah.
point. Make sure you have that down. And then up north, get like as north as that road goes, there's that little uh no, I can't think of the word. Just as get a garrison up north. Just make sure you can control that field.
Right, right, and
So
I think the church is a big part of the game plan for the Allies. Is just get the church as the point, capture first, and then just hold on as best you can. It's a must have as the Allies. The other points are a little bit more debatable. Hospice, I think, is a lot more German favored, and then checkpoint is a little bit of both. So I'm excited to see a checkpoint. Hopefully, we get something like that. TRR, I don't know if anyone maybe looked at the description here, but TRR owns the fastest average games this season. So, they're coming new on the scene. They're in Division 8. They're blasting through the competition more than any other team in the whole competition right now. So, look for their blazing fast type of gameplay. And then SVS looking to get on the board. Let's take a look at some standings here, actually. Get a little visual aid. So we're in Division 8. We got TRR with 2-0, tied with Rage. So those two setting themselves apart early on. And then on the other side of things, we have 11th and SVS both looking to get on the board. I've had the pleasure of streaming 11 ID a couple times, and they've been so close so many times. But, that just shows what level this competition's at right now, and how just little things are the difference between winning and losing very often. So tough competition here, but TR looking to keep it moving, and SVS looking to get it going. Let's do a quick check on how many we need here. Only about another 7 or so players we need for SVS. No, I'll be swapping it over. Should be coming in shortly. So that PSN outage really kind of screwed our schedule up a couple weeks ago, but that's why you might see that this is a week 2, and you might see that some of the standings in those scoreboards have some teams where maybe only played one game so far if they had a week 3 bye. But after this weekend, we'll be back on track, and week 4 will begin next week as we cruise through the season.
it seems like no matter what, there's always like one weird thing that kind of throws a wrench into scheduling. No matter how hard the TPL team works to make sure it doesn't happen, there's always something out of control that happens.
Yeah, every time that happens, and we have those break weeks built in, and I feel like it's as much as it would be nice to say like that's a break that's built in so that the teams get like an off week every so often. More often than not, we kind of realize that it would probably be a time to replay games that couldn't happen for one reason or another outside of the team's control. So thank God for that level of foresight.
Yeah, that really is nice to have.
Right, so I did get some info about these teams. So TRR, a newer team this season, they play mostly European as well, and they have had a lot of new members. We've said it before when casting TRR matches, but Welshie, one of the founders over there, or the founder, I'm not 100% sure. They've got a lot of new players, but that established base is really what's carrying them forward and their identity. Meanwhile, SVS is all across the Americas, so USA, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Panama, Colombia, Ecuador, Honduras, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Argentina. So they are primarily Spanish, so they use that as their common language for in-game communication. But obviously a lot of them speak English as well, and it's going to be interesting to see if there's a different play style when it comes to the Latin American teams, and to see some good diversity across the board on that team. So any Spanish speakers, if you're looking to get involved in the competition, SVS might be your next opportunity. Let's take a look at the other HQ. We have Welshie, like we talked about, flying solo over here.
That's normally what I do during a muster. I go to the HQ where there's less amount of people. There's less shooting and grenades and shenanigans going off.
Right.
And red chat. Just
trying to lock in for those few moments before the game where you can get a little bit of relaxation as your anxiety is spiking. That just means you care. That's what I always try to tell myself when I'm about to play in a big match. The parity across the board has been incredible this season. It truly feels like week in and week out, anyone could win and anyone can lose. Previously in prior seasons, there's been a lot of consensus before matches on who everyone thinks is going to win or lose. But this season, with the divisional formatting, I think it's been really great to see some upsets, and having that all casted on top of it we're reaching the peak of what we're capable of doing and bringing this game the glory it deserves, especially some of these incredible matches we've had so far this season. Some hard attacks in the last minute. Very few 5-0s this season so far. Let's get another peek here.
Yeah, seeing some 3-2s, that's definitely good to see. Previous season, there always seemed to be like quite a few 5-0s until you got into the playoffs and the finals. And I know Awake, he's still dying to see a 2-2 finish, but a 3-2 that's good.
Whoever is able to get a 2-2 finish on Ibencam for the first time is going to be one of the most legendary broadcasts of all time. It's gonna be a game that requires a new rule added to the rule book to figure out what happens in that case, because I don't know. Do you go again? Like another 90 minutes? Skirmish? Like what do you do as the tiebreaker there?
I'd love to see it. Love to find out.
I want to know what the people in chat would have to say about that. We'll see in a half hour when they hear this. But should be kicking off here very shortly. Looks like we're just missing 2 people because it's 30v30 and I count for 1, so you'll see SVS with 31 on their team. It has been so cold in real life lately. Watching Elginborn Ridge and then looking outside has been not a good time. I gotta get out of this weather.
Yeah, it's 34 degrees up in Iowa today, which is a heat wave. It's been -20, -30 with wind chill the last week, so 34 degrees, it's almost t-shirt and shorts weather.
Yeah, this looks like probably, going to work in Iowa.
Yeah. Gloomy, depressing looking, exactly. Not as many blown up tanks.
Okay, that's good. That's good. You'd have a big problem on your hands if that was the case. On top of the weather. we should be going here. Just one more player needed on the SVS side. You got any predictions before we get this one started here, Iowa?
No, but I want to see whatever if TRR wins out. I want to see how they do it because I was just looking at the records and it looks like Rage has already played SVS and they won 5-0. So maybe seeing how TRR how they win will kind of
Right, and see how the match against Rage would go when these two teams do face off. And if we look at the community, just after the maps are selected, the teams or players can go in and select who they think is going to win. And right now, TR winning in a landslide, 16-1 as far as the community votes. So it seems like you guys out there in the audience think that TR is going to win here. But like we were saying earlier, the way that this tournament is formatted, anyone could win week in and week out. And as hot as TRR has started out, and it's anyone's game today. You do need to execute. TRR and Rage look like they're playing on March 8th. So in a couple weeks here, we'll see those two teams. Maybe they'll still be undefeated after week 4 here. I think Rage has already played their week 2 match. But Rage has to play RGG in between them, so that's a match you can bookmark your calendars and maybe get to see a couple undefeated teams go at it. I know Smithers has one this weekend where we have, I think it's Red Zone and who do they play? SAP. Both 3-0 teams playing tomorrow evening. I think that's 6 o'clock. So check that one out. That's going to be a great one. We have Legion and Merc, a Division 1 matchup. That's happening tomorrow as well at 3 o'clock. So lots of good matches this weekend on what was supposed to be an off weekend, but we get some more games out of it.
Yeah, that's the good plus with PlayStation decided they wanted to go down for a couple days is still get some good matches to see this weekend.
Yeah, the audience is benefiting the most from this with that being the case. No weeks off. And the stream team is happy for it too. It would feel weird going a week without any matches to be streamed, and I hope everyone's been enjoying the coverage so far. So, thanks to everyone who reached out saying they've been liking it, having tips. Iowa, thank you. And, all the stream team that, we work with, doing an excellent job. Very proud of what we've been doing this season so far.
Yeah, it looks great. And it seems like every season it just gets better and better. And then obviously with the admin cam, couldn't do anything besides get better than
right. And you
previously.
You were the original producer of one of the original producers, I should say, for the TPL stream when we were doing POVs that were being streamed by the players. So we've come a very, very long way from then. And it really hasn't been that long. It's, what is it? Only a couple years, 3 years?
Yeah. And when we were doing the POVs, the curse that we could put on people seemed even
everyone's
more
dead now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you had the tanker POVs. At least those guys probably are going to be alive. And all players are here. We should be starting here very shortly. We'll see if we get that timer ticking down. Let me just see if I can't help them out. I think we just need the official to...
And what was the other match that's going on today?
I think it was a bit earlier. It was DEC.
Oh, yep, that was earlier. That's right.
Who did that one? Let's see if we can't get the people some results here while we wait for this to go. That was Guskit. So let's check Guskit's channel out.
So it looks like DEC pulled away with the victory on that. It was 5-0 on St. Mary Dumont.
Another SMDM match. There's been, I think right now, I was talking to Hump earlier today, or earlier last night, and he was saying that right now it's SME and SMDM are the most popular maps. So I think their SME pulls away today as far as being the top one.
And you guys, you and with the Legion, you guys played on El Alamein already, and then coming up, Exodus is playing on Hurtgen Forest, so I wouldn't mind a little SME or St. Mary Dumont over Hurtgen Forest, but it is what it is at this point.
All right, I'm going to swap it for these guys. SME. Confirm. Alrighty. Good luck to both the teams, and then we are just a short 50 seconds away from figuring out what point we will have here in a Division 8 battle. Again, I'm really hoping for a checkpoint. I've seen Church quite a few times over the last couple days, so a nice little switch up would be nice. We'll be on the SVS side, and they will be playing as the Axis. And then, again, TRR will be playing the Allies. You will see them in red. Alrighty. Always get excited at this point. You know, both these teams have no idea what the point's going to be. They all have they're doing their silent prayers right now, hoping for the best. Here we go. Game is being dramatic. Oh, let me just make sure I'm joining the right team. Axis. We have SME, of course. We will get underway here. Alrighty, let's get our score bug up. And what do we see for the points? So we have Western Approach and Artillery Battery. So this is pretty nice for the Allies right now. Very advantageous for them. Obviously, they're going to be able to most likely cap first with the point being SME, but they also have Artillery Battery as a nice offset. Probably one of the more defensible points in the fourth line for the Allies. The Germans here have Western Approach, which gives them a nice meat grind opportunity, makes their defense and offense kind of work together on the front door. Obviously, the issue with that is if TRR is able to capture first and they're able to cross this road here, it's going to be very easy for them to slip in and capture Western. So what are you thinking here, Iowa?
Definitely think the Allies are probably going to get to Church first. Interesting to see how they go for some rocket snipes with it only being 30v30. If you want people doing that, or if you want as many people as you can getting into the hard cap.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know.
We've seen some pretty interesting stuff in 30v30 where teams have like gone almost entirely into the strong point. Like inside the church, we've seen entire teams. So we'll get this going. Let's see how SVS is setting up. They have one truck in the north. They have their light taking the road in, their commander in the supply truck, their medium, and then they have another truck running further to the south, and this one a little lighter, and then finally their recon over here. Check out SVS, maybe get some rocket snipes with the bull on top of there. And then we have a loaded up road over here. So it looks like they might do what you're saying and just sell out here for the point. And with that, just 10 seconds away from the wall dropping and chaos ensuing. Division 8 TRR versus SVS, part of the Premier League. Let's get it going. Make sure we have our highlights on too so we can see a little bit better. See those trucks running in.
Looks like they both have supplies coming down on mid. They must both think they're going to cap.
Yeah, SVS being a little bit more conservative with their drop in the south. I think that area actually is not bad for a red zone Gary to start, especially with less players. They might get some utilization out of that. And here we go with some rockets. Not poorly placed. Just coming up a little bit shy. And as expected, TRR flooding the point. Artillery being marked for SVS in exactly where TRR hope it wouldn't be. So we'll see if that starts coming in. And SVS being caught very off balance here.
Yeah, do they have some... I wonder if they had a truck issue?
Maybe something got stuck. There's this truck we see here. Looks like he just stopped. This truck here. Yep, so right now TRR at half cap, and they are looking good. They're able to kind of get up to this road already. We're seeing the, what is this, the medium come up. Yep. So we see the Panzer IV make his appearance to the infantry. He's going to get pinged for sure. And then we have the medium by TRR. We might see a tank fight very early here. See rockets going out. It's definitely called out. Oh, a shatter by the P4 on the 75. And the 75 takes out the Panzer IV. Everything coming up TRR right now. They're closing.
Yeah, winning that first battle, so important.
One of Seven's tankers back in the day used to always, get the starting medium, and after he won the medium battle, he would always say, "All right, good luck, have fun, God bless." And from then on, it's just as an infantryman, when you hear that in command chat, you're like, "All right, it's really just infantry to deal with right now." Especially early on like that, they're not going to have a heavy up for a little bit. You can kind of just focus in on what you got to focus on.
Yep, and especially a map like this where it's kind of hard for a Lux to be able to lay down
much
all
less
the
of a
hate.
threat, right?
Yep.
And if we look at the map for SVS, they got their Garys offset here. Probably going to work on one on the point, but we do see this one hot already. The Stewart. Is he fully crewed? Yep. He's going to see that Gary then. Or maybe not. Oh, he's focusing on the supply truck here. Oh, he was ready for him. Nice kill by Fury, Badger, right? Badger and Magnolia. do miss the garrison, which is unfortunate, but they're looking to put some early pressure on the point here, and good on them because they're catching them with no garrison. They're able to put a little bit of pressure on. Just one AT. We have Axel.
And hopefully he's running rockets.
Yep, and he is, certainly.
There.
He's going to wait for a better shot. Very smart of him. Oh, goodness. There's the Lux. So Axel still engaged in this. Let's see if he's able to get him here. Oh, Welshie saves his Stewart. At least temporarily. The Lux is now going to make his life very unfun.
Oh, that is so annoying,
So
being inside a
annoying.
middle box and the Lux hitting you.
Look at Welshie already here as the SL. Just
Looks like there's a lot of TRR just coming down front door.
And that's what we were talking about, this lightning advance that the TRR likes to do. And look at this, even their medium pushing up. It is marked out. Mike's squad gets a ping on it. This medium is just cannot be touched, basically. He's going to be satcheled right now by Mr. Maverick. He's not TK'd by his speed. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Let's see. Axel might take the kill here. Good work, Axel. Carl moving in, though. We have Airstrike March. Let's take a quick break and just check what's going on here. Looking really solid for TRR. They're not playing a ton of hardpoint, just stone troops in the recon seat. Penal is working as AT on the flanks, but without an OP nearby, he is going to just have his one life. But again, I like this red zone garrison in 30v30. Like, it's totally viable. Unfortunately, it's locked right now, but I do think it is a good garrison. And here we go. But more pressing matters is what TRR has been able to do so far on offense. Airstrike is in a fantastic spot. I think we saw a couple weekends ago someone on another team just own that spot. So powerful.
Yeah, it really is. At least, so they got, looks like they have their heavy tank up, so that should help stabilize.
And their heavy tank is holding off the medium by TRR right now. We see the medium having to play very, very afraid. He's kind of in a little bit of a predicament where he can, I mean, he's just going to get crushed by that Tiger if the Tiger pushes up, but he seems to be aware of the Tiger's presence as well. So playing it safe. And we're seeing just Jig's squad in the red zone attacking close to the point. Jig and Dog a little further to the north. But let's see what these guys are facing. Really, they can put pressure on the point and pull TRR back. You might see this.
Oh, that's a perfect flare.
Yeah.
It's going to go right over Jay's squad, so TRR knows exactly where they're at.
Yeah, and Miller and Stoned just playing it smart. Damn, you're right. That's a really, really good flare by Stoned. Flares are broken, dude.
Right.
It's insane. Flares and rep stations, just two of the most broken things in the game. Elias misses a really impactful rocket, but just gonna hold that angle. Loth putting some pressure on as well. Bombing run goes in by SVS, and look at this. Open airhead for SVS behind them. I don't think TRR is aware. On top, oh, those are just trucks. Apologies. We do see their 76 though. This might be bad. Mutual cap pressure. See what happens. This garrison is quite close to the airhead. See the airhead just ahead in that yard.
But does he know? Oh,
I feel like
if he doesn't
TRR's
know, he's going to see him.
Yeah.
No, but he might be focused on just getting to his tank. Is that a...
That's a TC,
crewman?
correct, yeah.
Yep.
Only one SL spawns. He sees that the airhead is hot. Oh, D's is gonna take it out. Well done, but Pedro able to get off of it, gonna get an OP up. TRR's garrison on the neutral line just here. But I think that airhead did exactly what SVS needed. If we look on the defense, it's looking a lot better for them. Just one, we have this one airstrike Marches OP in the backyard. He's just like, flood my OP. Nice ricochet off into the distance.
That's so funny.
Awake had an all-timer in the Legion HLE match in Summit last season when a rocket ricocheted off one tank into another Legion tank.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Let's see what we have here. TRR starting to really put on pressure. We have Curtis, Cap, Bjorn, Carl now working on the other side of the road of Airstrike March's squad. Diamond and Mayo and John playing it nicely, though. Just going to envelop them. But will Welsh's girlfriend be able to put an end to their squad? And he is not. John defends his OP. We have Gato over here. And if we look behind us, SVS putting on some pressure of their own. We have Bruno holding it down, along with Pedro. Elias. Big kill. We do see Bruno with an OP here. And we have Dog with an OP as well.
In these 30v30s, I mean, 2 OPs, I mean, that can be...
Yeah.
That could be game-changing.
Absolutely. And I think right now in Loth, just 2 big kills inside this church. Let's join Loth here a second. Oh, I think they hurt each other. Oh, a satchel is down by SVS. Is it going to get drunky, though? That's a long satchel. I think right now what would help them out the most is taking out this garrison over here. If you were able to get one guy with the rocket just to get that down, I'm not sure what else they have right now as far as garrisons on the TRR side. One right here? No, that's it. Gotta give him credit. Still putting on nice pressure. But with this OP still up here and this other OP still up here by TRR, it's going to be really hard for them to be able to swing manpower.
Yeah, I don't think Airstrike wants to give up his house.
No. Mayo here's Bjorn, but Bjorn gets the angle. Tags Penal with the Tommy gun. Oh, what do we see here go down? Is that the Tiger? No, that's the P2. Oh. This is dangerous right here for SVS if this 76 is able to live, but it's going to whack that supply truck. And we see mutual cap pressure again. It looks... Oh my goodness. And there's that manpower swing you're talking about, Iowa. I think this is just OPs. Yeah, this is just OPs. George got his OP right inside the point. And they're just... Oh, goodness. The mines. And what we're seeing here is... Oh, goodness.
Oh.
It's a mine fest. I don't know if that was a mine or grenade. But every kill here matters so much for both teams. SVS winning the cap race. But we're seeing a couple OPs here for TRR, starting to trickle more men in. We're seeing cap pressure stop on defense, meaning those guys are switching back to defense on this side. But SVS holding this doorway with their life. Penal in a spot where he can do some real damage. Looks like I was trying to get Rocket in an admin cam almost. Oh, Miller saves the OPs. Cap pressure continues. Gatto playing the corner. Miller able to get another big kill. Cap pressure restored for TRR for a moment. And it really is every kill determining which way this is going. Guys are in the church together and they don't know. But good reaction by TRR realizing what was going on and putting an end to it. You are seeing these... Oh, this is potentially quite dangerous for TRR. Gonna have their 76 harassed.
Yeah, that's a good recovery for TRR, but I think SVS's defense is probably the most happy about.
Yeah, absolutely.
That map flip.
Lothi able to get one shot on the 76 before he's taken out by Dutch. If we check out that defense that you're talking about, and sure enough, even airstrike had to leave. That's how you know that it was bad there.
Yep.
He had the deed to that house.
I'm sure he'll be back.
Yeah, no doubt in my mind. He's looking to get back there. But big help for these guys on defense on SVS. TRR, full defense right now, but you'll see them start to peel back out. Just one OP left on the backside for SVS, and then we have the one OP on the other side of the road as well. I think that's Korea.
Looks like Welshie has a good idea on where that OP is.
Yeah, and let's see what he's able to do here. Takes one. Takes the OP. Takes two. But Mayo able to avenge his squad. Big play, though, taking out the OP. Red able to finish it off. Good defense by TRR. And there we have it. Just one OP left. Correa. And then we have Miller. Miller's been having a really good game. When he watches this one back, he's going to realize how impactful some of those kills that he had on the north side of the point there were. Really saved
saving all those
two
OPs,
OPs,
yep.
3 OPs, yeah. Those are like the micro stuff, you know, like that he doesn't even realize how important it was. Like,
Yeah,
To
to him
him,
that was just 2 kills.
exactly. But he doesn't realize that if and apologize, I can't remember who it was on SVS, but if he was able to get across that courtyard there, that was a capture by SVS, no doubt. We see Airstrike plotting his way back.
Yep.
Oh, that's great. And we have good defense right now. Tiger is back up for them, and they're in business. They could kind of reset themselves. Only 23 minutes into the match after all. Points is points.
Yeah. Those Jeeps are so fun to drive.
He's like, I'm so close to the achievement. Oh, goodness.
Ooh.
P-Strike on the Tiger takes it out by the Americans. What a play. Who is playing Commander right now for TRR? Is that Commander Omni? Yeah, great airstrike. That's a great use of munitions, especially in 30s when you do have the excess munitions pretty much constantly. That's a big play. And we're seeing the fuel situation, only 310 fuel for SVS. So I think they have a medium now. Really unfortunate there.
Yeah, especially with P-Strikes, you just never know if it's gonna work.
Oh goodness, yeah. You're totally at the mercy of T-17. And look at this, the Bull is getting into some action. The Bull's been a good player. We've seen a couple times this season. Of course, he's just slaying instantly after we start talking about him, as the commentators curse. SVS with a nice spring off the line, but I think Pino realizes that it probably wasn't just the Bull over here. And he does see Airstrike and Apex. Or maybe he doesn't see Apex. Apex able to put an end to that one. Not sure where their OP is exactly. But we do see this OP. Or no, sorry, this is a Garrison. Wonder if Welsh's GF saw that. Shifty definitely does. Holding it down with the grease gun, Shifty. Go on. Here we go. The grease gun god. It's a necessary evil as the Americans, unfortunately, or else you get no explosive ammo. Yeah, he's playing it smart. No grenades. Oh, he looked away at the worst time. Able to take 2 down with the grease gun. Let's go, Shifty. Avoids Bori with the... Oh, no. Oh, yes. Wow. Cinematic Shifty. And he gets it. Hell yeah, Shifty. I had to clip that one for him. That's cinematic with the airhead, the bombing run stopping right there. But we have Welshie now in the middle of the point. If he's able to take out this OP on the other side of this wall, just a little bit more, Welshie. Rojo's holding it down. Welshie does take the OP. And this is looking like solid cap progress. We do see the 76 and 75 in the point for TRR, making their move with 27 minutes elapsed in this game. If we take a look at the map, just the Gary in the north, which is outside of the cap, soft cap. This garrison here will be their quickest way into and this one, apologies. But they are on the edge. Just too much strong cap, and if we see, this is just 6 guys armor alone in the hard cap. Never mind all this infantry that is now just stacking themselves inside.
Yep, that's gonna be hard to overcome.
And again, we're just seeing this quick style play that TRR is been doing this season. In a season with so many 3-2s, they are consistently able to break that deadlock. Do have a bombing run coming in by SVS, seeing if they can save the point. But it is just a bit too late as the score flips to 4-1 TRR. But that bombing run was pretty good. Forces the 76 to retreat. Kills quite a bit of infantry as SVS is making a push into the north side. And unfortunate for SVS with Valulaville as the last point. I mean, you can throw a rock across the red line into the strong point on this one if you're TRR. So getting a free cap here for SVS has never been more important. We see Carl already here being a pest. Able to get a satchel down. Airhead coming in for SVS. And when this was dropped, it was a good, but much better airhead than it looks like now. Just moments ago, SVS had a pretty good control over this north side. But we'll see if Brujo and Cody are able to hold this airhead for their team. I don't know if Apex saw it. He looks like he's caught looking the other way. Man, we see a lot of airheads in this format, Iowa.
Yeah, we really do. I can't remember which. I think Wake and Intake did a first game in 35s, and it was. I can't remember who they played.
We might see the bowl.
Nice.
Nice. Hell yeah, bowl. That was a good one. You gotta take those when you're giving them. You know, you gotta.
Yep. That's why I hardly ever trust airheads.
Big kill by the bull, able to end that danger, but does leave one squad leader and a spotter inside strong point, or very close to strong point. As far as armor, we have one Tiger that has been spawned in, is going to be moving out shortly here.
SVS is kind of doing what we saw TRR do earlier and just taking control of that house, but now they're kind of getting swarmed.
Yeah, playing good defense right now on the TRR side. On this other side of things, we see the same.
Great defense here. The TRR getting control of that house again.
Yeah, now just completely locking SVS out of the sector in the way that they did against on SME, while building towards that blue line there. You're seeing the Garrison situation for SVS just being made incredibly difficult by TRR right now. Like, as quickly as they're putting them up, they're being taken out. And, that's credit to both teams. SVS is resilient. They're doing the right things. It's just TRR is just seems to be everywhere right now. And in a 30v30, that's a huge credit to them.
I can't imagine how annoying that would be in 30v30 when sometimes it seems like in the 49 games it's like everybody is on cooldown for supplies. When you even have less people, it's like...
I've definitely been in that same situation. I was thinking the same thing too, Io, where you're like, all right, someone on this team has supplies, like squad leader, swap to support for a second. I've been in that situation. But if you're SVS, build off this armor here, Do not let your Tiger go down. You need to keep these guys up. They're going to keep you in the fight. I tell you, if we saw another P strike on that, that'd be something else.
Yeah, no kidding. I wonder if they do take out that Tiger, if they're just going to send everything they have. Because it kind of seems like that's what they did with Western Approach. Once they got that P strike, they had the medium and heavy both move up, and seemed like easy pickings from there.
Yeah, but if we take a look at the map here again, looks like it's good defense again by SVS, building up all the garrisons they need to have. They have their red zone here, which again, good strategy in a 30v30. They're looking to get one up here as well, which I think would be massive, especially if they're able to cap then and then have early pressure in on SME from the north. Playing it smart, been dealt a very poor hand as far as the map is concerned this match, and you're seeing them play it as well as you can. It's really as tough as a map orientation as you can get as the Germans. So, I want everyone out there who might not be so familiar to realize that really from a point orientation, it is distinctly Allied advantage.
Yeah, SVS was hoping maybe Cemetery for TRR, but...
Yeah. They could only be so lucky. Artillery battery is by far the most defensible fourth point, and if you were going to get SME, you hope that it's Cemetery, or you hope that it's, what's this one? Les Maisons. I think that's what it is. Should know. 2,500 hours in this game. I should probably know. How many times have I casted SME?
Yeah, Mason Du
Creek, right? That point is...
Yep.
That's like the version of Vaulaville on their side, where you can like throw a rock from your Gary that you have on the blue zone to the hard cap.
Wondering where their 76 is.
I think we see it right here on the this 76, and he's looking for the Tiger. He knows about him. This is going to be dangerous.
Oh, yep.
He's able to get an angle on here. I think it's just that half wall and trees that are preventing him from seeing him right now.
Who moves first?
I think Duck is probably getting spots on him. Maybe a spy plane just went over to... I think that was SVS. Oh, here we go. Flare's going to definitely expose this tank, or should. don't know if that 76 is going to get an angle with it going this way. But Welsh is inside the point. He seems to have a knack for that. Bombing run going in. That leaves the garrison alive.
It looks like Shifty's trying to get his satchel down.
Oh, goodness, I missed that. Sorry, his sensitivity was too high. I think Travis
such
is
a
gonna
bad
check.
spot.
Yeah. I don't think he got it off, but we wouldn't see the... Oh no, maybe he did. He did. Able to get it, Travis. Oh, but he's... Big kill by the Tiger. Big kill. Oh, he's able to save himself with no TC as well. Really, really good work by the gunner and driver there.
Now does that other 76 smell blood and start moving forward?
Now that is dangerous, and I think you're exactly right that there might be blood in the water. You're seeing that 76 come up. You're seeing a flamethrower. Lottie.
I know it doesn't matter for TPL, but the new update, the flamethrower, is going to be able to take out nodes. So before, you couldn't really do a whole lot with it, but... Oh. That's big.
Big by Dutch
Tiger
Bastard.
goes down.
Gary is gone right now. Tiger is gone, and 76 is on his way up. It's going to be disastrous right here for the Germans. And a bombing run just looking to... I think they have a Gary behind them, which they might, to be fair. We do see a lot of pressure coming in from the Allies, while we see the Germans scrambling to get back on defense, but doing a good job.
Perhaps their defense been able to hold off this long. I thought once that Garrison and Tiger went down, they were going to start capping right away, but they've been...
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Hold their own.
Especially with cap pressure beginning there and locking the HQ briefly. Sometimes that's all you need for those people to then deploy on middle and, you know, then be out of the fight for some time. See if this Gary's already been able to get rebuilt, and sure enough it has.
I like that play there, where that already smoke landed. It didn't actually work out how they wanted to, but that's where that 76 was. So they knew they didn't have really a good way to take it out, so they were trying to smoke it out.
Yeah, and just
not
take a sight
knowing that
line.
the 70, yep, not knowing that it had already started backing away. So I do like that.
Yeah, but it looks like TRR does have something behind them around here in the north, because we're seeing them be able to sweep around, and you know, we're very close to seeing cap pressure again. Welshie and SWAT know about this garrison. They got them in a little bit of a fishbowl right now. Chaos trying to do what he can with the pistol. Oh, but Maverick saves the day. Bjorn looks to avenge his teammates, gets one with the shotgun, doesn't see Axel. John, he's got him reloading.
Nope.
Oh, they knifed each other.
Yes.
There we go. That's great, man. I wonder if they know that they knifed each other. That's like the second time we've seen that this season.
Yeah, I believe Chori and War, they did that on our match on Kharkov.
Look at this, though. I think, well, she's girlfriend hears Elias. Doesn't have a rocket. See if he's able to get a satchel down, maybe. Or does he just take it? He just takes it. So that's again the point. Garrison gone. Elias going to be able to avenge the Gary. Oh, well, she quick on the draw. But Gambito takes him out. Going to probably get supplies back up. Devil Dog, big kill. But great defense by SVS. I mean, let's check on the other side. We do see some pressure further wrapping around by SVS. Looks like they're going to try to take out their blue line Gary. But this constant pressure by TRR is a huge pain. Commander getting a ride fit for a commander. This is my stop.
Yeah, it looks like Omni wants in on the action.
Fine, I'll do it myself. They do have SVS in a bad situation here. No Garrison on point still. We do have a Tiger pushing up from them. But is Spartan... No, I don't think Spartan had a satchel. But probably called out. Let's see if this these two tanks come to blows here. Just about halfway done in this game at the 45-minute mark. If you're just joining us, it has been TRR playing extremely well, capping first and moving on to capture the 4th point, and now threatening 5th, but will we see Spets able to take out the 76 with this satchel? Gets the satchel. Jesus.
Oh my.
That's like in Pulp Fiction where he shoots the gun and it's like a hole, bullet holes all around the wall. He's like, that's what you call a miracle. But Jed able to get out with Red and Moth. Take the satchel off. Provo takes him out. But right now, this is an empty tank. If Diamond's able to... Oh, will he be able to get the TC? He does! The satchel is gone, but now this tank is missing a TC. I was gonna say at the worst time with this Tiger here, but the Tiger was satcheled. Oh, goodness.
Wow.
That is just such rotten luck by SVS there. This tank does not want to be anywhere near here, though. He needs to go. No TC. Visibility is extremely limited, and he's playing it right, going to the field. There's another 76, though. Oh, goodness gracious. This is Fury, Badger, and Mongolia. And then over here is Red and Moth.
It's been a very entertaining match so far.
Really has. This is not a fun point for armor either. Like, I wouldn't be super thrilled if I was in Fury's area with how easy it would be for a guy just to jump over and get satcheled, especially the Germans when everyone has a satchel, including Bori over here. Fury is saying, "Get us out of here, Mongolia, get us out of here." Welshie just taking down everyone chasing this tank. Gambito, big kill. Let's take a look at the map. Still no Gary up on the hard cap, but some solid OPs. Bombing run coming in. Bombing run airhead coming in by TRR. I wonder if Cody knows. It looks like he's moving like he does. Looks like a lot of people are moving like they know. Cody putting a mark on it. I think he meant to use a... Oh, big... That strafing run took out like 3 guys.
Oh, no.
Oh, goodness. Cody. Oh, no. Spartan. Devil Dog able to save it. Just Gatto and Devil Dog. Oh, it was overkill, especially when the guy was already dead, but worth it. Devil Dog. Is he going to see Pedro? No. Pedro's going to get it right from under Devil Dog's nose. Amazing work by Pedro. Keeping SVS alive. Seeing both 76s now looking to kind of creep in together. They don't have a ton of infantry support up there right now, so it's a dangerous proposition, but they're at least clean as far as other tanks are concerned. Just 310 fuel for SVS. Tanks are pinged. SVS playing them very, very hard right now. If we look on the defensive side of things at Western, do have a bit of a presence here. Satchel goes off on the point. Not sure whose satchel that was, but looks like they're not. They just have a couple OPs in the back. But pressure is starting on the point now. Or was starting. Oh. Maverick gets it one off on Jedmill's tank. Jedmill. Oh, big kill with the Tommy.
Wow.
He's got to check his side. Takes out Bori as well. Huge. Yayo is able to take him out. Will Moth be able to find this satchel? Oh, he's... Now this is kind of hard to see in the tracks there, but he takes him out. Oh, goodness. What a big play. And Jedmill was so close to saving his tank there.
Mm-hmm. You know he was checking his scoreboard, just waiting to see that satchel count go up.
Right. did see a momentary cap pressure over here, and it looks like they're swinging that manpower, trying to get TRR off of their own point, and they're doing a good job of it. If we kind of keep that in range, we'll start to see some of these guys pull back, I'd imagine. But it's looking very good for SVS on the attack. Lots of blue. Big kill by Loth on the commander.
Ooh, that might have just been a shovel kill from Joseph over there. Not sure.
Lots of melee kills this season. Again, good defense by TRR there. Still, hard cap is owned by SVS. Great work by that manpower swap. Buying their team some time, at the very least. Forcing the tank back. You're seeing that push come from the blue line as well. So, forcing a reset. Well done.
Once again, every single kill matters. You can just see it going back and forth.
That's one of my favorite things about admin cam and being able to see everything like this that we didn't have in the early days, where each death you can see those situations where it's like, you know, every kill inside the strong point is a 6 manpower swing in weight. And I even feel like that when I'm playing in these situations where you have those can't die situations and then you have the must kill situations.
Mm-hmm.
But defense restored. And that was tough by TRR. There was a lot of SVS guys in there. Just big frags by everyone here. And well done by the tank as well, moving back, helping his infantry out. And then lets them kind of get set up again. It's looking a lot better. TRR did do a fantastic job at clearing the sector of OPs, though.
Yes, it did.
It was just, unfortunately, at the expense of a lot of their gain that they had. But we'll see what Welsh is able to do here. And knowing that we said his name, he is dead.
Yeah.
Black puts an end to that one. Bjorn playing some offense as well. I wonder if TRR has something like behind Beulahville or something like that, because it seems like they're able to get consistent pressure here from this north side. Maybe it's just like a Gary over here. for how good the SVS defense is, the amount of manpower that we're seeing here on the screen is going to make it extremely difficult for them to get anything going on offense. Of course, you know, not a lot of OPs to jump to where they can get pressure on Western, but, you know, I think we're seeing like just a couple SLs moving into position, like Jig Squad, King Squad, Dog Squad, to where they can then shift the manpower that way.
I do want to say it's been J Squad almost every time getting those little sneaky OPs.
Correa playing it smart. Well done, Correa. Little drama over here with this 76 has found himself in a really poor situation. Wonder if he's satcheled already. He sure is. We'll see if this guy, they're able to secure that kill there. Looking good right now though. So that'll clear 176 for SVS. And there it goes. They are playing on the edge here. Garrison, again, is gone on point. Option Squad OP is set up. But it'll be a matter if K and J and Dog can get the pressure started before pressure starts the other way. I think right now is the race.
It's going to be close, it looks like.
Yeah, TRR already contesting, and cap pressure begins. Commander Omni says, let me get in here again. OP's option is gone. Tiger is coming out for SVS. Could be just what they need. But will Bjorn be able to do a little ambush here? I think he's setting up for it. Tiger does have to make a move. Oh, and Bjorn says, just a little bit more. Come on. Oh, no. Coax able to get him. Big kill. But right now, Hardcap is going in the direction of TRR. Defense coming in from the northwest by SVS. We have SWAT and Carl going for that Tiger. Carl dies, unfortunately, with the rockets. That's unfortunate for TRR there. Cap pressure stalls momentarily. Option Squad's OP is back up, able to get some pressure back in. Let's see what happens with this tank here. The Bull gets one shot in, but the other AT goes down with the other rocket. If SWAT is able to get to Bull, he'll have enough rockets. But right now, he is probably just engined. And he is without a TC again. So it's going to be very hard for these guys to see what's coming in the form of Bjorn, most likely with a satchel. Yeah, he's completely blind right now. Bjorn's is taking the wrong way, and he doesn't quite know it. I do see that the other point is being contested as well, which leads me to believe that that timing is kind of working for SVS right now.
Tiger, go the other way.
Oh. And that's the value of the TC right there. I'm not even sure these guys know that they're satcheled. And we'll leave that for a second and just check here really quick. Wow, we just saw Elias with a big rocket. I don't know if he was able to take out the OPs here. Was not. You see the two OPs just by that truck. Elias in a good spot. Oh, Ruvas, big kill. Will Stoned be able to... Oh, Matt, big kill again for SVS. And now things looking good on their side of things. It's back and forth here. 2/3 of the game has elapsed. We're in the final 27 minutes. And SVS making another move. Some cap pressure here now again. It's like on the razor's edge on both sides here.
Gotta give props to SVS. Even though TRR has kind of been in the driver's seat this whole game, I mean, they have not been... They haven't just rolled over and let it happen. They're giving them everything they got.
Especially when you consider the map orientation, how it is. Like, it's such a disadvantage for them, and I really can't stress that enough. But they will not go quietly, and we're seeing them in a good situation still. 3 outposts up behind them. A lot of front door pressure is gone, and the front door is owned by TRR. But right now, if they're able to keep pulling them back here with this backdoor pressure, then, you know, good on them. Good offense is a good defense. But we'll kind of see who's able to stall who first, because... And that goes the way of TRR, and that might have given them enough that they need. And now SVS takes the kills on the other side, and it goes the other way. So, very delicate allocation of these 30 players right now. See if Also is able to hold this area down. Gets Drunky. Travis versus Devil Dog. Travis playing elusively. Able to make it through. This is looking good for SVS as we're approaching half cap for them. You're seeing those manpower get pulled back by TRR. Shifty, Bjorn, Miller, D's all pushing back. We have the 76 who is going to get himself in a world of trouble here with Joseph, with, I imagine, has rockets. And then we have Mayo chasing him down with the satchel. Bjorn kills Joseph, which is big. Cap pressure comes to a stop for SVS. See that garrison funneling those reinforcements back from the northwest. Now we're looking much better there. This tank is finding himself in a poor situation though as well now. It's our pal Jedmail in his 76. And we are seeing those 2 OPs in the north here. We're taking, just Jig Squad remains. It's our pal Correa.
And it seems like they do know where their garrison is up there. I think that's been their issue. Even though they're getting those nice OPs, just... You gotta take out those spawns.
You can see just how close Mayo was. I don't know if he has a satchel down. I don't think he does. Pedro's just going in right now. Defense was reestablished in the meantime. Still have a nice little setup on offense. Problem is the armor battle is being really, really won right now by TRR. We're seeing just 550 fuel, just being able to get a Tiger back up in a few moments.
And at this point, do you spawn the Tiger at middle, or do you go top or bottom and try to get some
Overload
attacking
aside.
pressure?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think the biggest thing is they just need to find themselves in a situation where they need to play conservatively until they know that the enemy 76s are wiped. And then you can play a little bit more aggressive. But if you get into a fight and you're not in a good situation and you lose it right now as SVS tanker, that's really hurting your team. You know, you got to stay alive and you got to be able to take out these tanks and help your infantry out a little bit. A lot of SVS still on the point though, so TR really not able to commit on the attack. Uh-oh. See, Rojo gets the satchel on Jedmil.
Oh, what a long 30 seconds that is.
Oh, yeah. He's going to fall on a sword here, too, I think. He's like, I'm not letting anyone take this satchel off. Oh, he's skedaddling. There we go.
Oh, he did not get far enough
No, he did
away.
not. But that does take
well
out one.
Worth it.
Absolutely worth it. Takes out the 76 as the point was being capped by TRR. And I wonder if we're seeing SVS just sell out a little bit more here for this capture. You know, they really got to do something. We're sub 20 minutes here in a second. So it's time to get something to happen. But that satchel by TRR just leaving a little present. Welshie 2 kills before going down himself to Cody.
Props to Welshie though. He kind of seems like he's always.
Oh, he's a pest, dude. He's always back there.
Yeah, he's like leading the head of the spear there every time.
Yeah, and again, we've talked about this a lot, like in previous broadcasts, but just being able to see everyone's kind of like assignments that, you know, obviously you or I don't know what, you know, Correa is supposed to be doing, you know, as far as like their team plan, but everything that I've seen shows me that his game plan is to get behind them, get an OP, and then flood people in, and he's been excelling at that. And Welshie's job has been front door attack, just get an OP up, get people in, and start, you know, being a menace on the front line. So it's one of the things I love watching, like as the game goes on and seeing these players like shift around in these different areas.
No.
Constant cap pressure right here for SVS. We're seeing more and more TRR spawning back here. Will they be held short of a 5-0 for the first time this season? Will SVS have a nice little comeback here? We've seen that these games are not over until it's truly over in this season so far.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Let's see if Scrammy's able to take out some of these guys.
They all have their backs to each other. Oh, there he goes.
Bruno able to get his kill there. And it is looking very good on offense for SVS. have 3 outposts very close to the point. 6 times 3, 18 guys. So more than half the team can spawn at will into Western. And be very near to the hard cap too. So taking out these OPs is paramount for TRR. Joseph gets snuffed out by D's, but man, SVS just crowding the strong cap here and nearing very, very close to making this game 4-1 with just over 15 remaining. And they do.
Wow, that's
very hard-nosed playing. Absolutely gritting it out, but nothing started yet on SME. Omni D's Dutch Bastard playing it smart just in case they did have anything like that. But Super, look at this, super smart with the garrison placement here. Unfortunate that Dutch is so close to here right away, or else that would have been an amazing opportunity for them. Flapperjack might know as well because he sees the Jeep. Let's see if they're actually able to spot and get this, because oh, they don't spot it. He's worried about the Jeep. But at the same time, TRR quick on the recap opportunity, catching SVS without a garrison still on the point. Let's see if Cody's able to get that done. I'm sure he's going to set up an OP. Oh no, he's killed right before. Not sure he even got him. I think it was stoned up in the roof. But it is looking good for a recap opportunity by TRR. And they also don't have anyone kind of set up here, so you might just get back into the stalemate. Bombing run coming in by SVS. It's gonna take out just airstrike, it looks like. So airstrike, you win the bombing run lottery.
I always feel like I'm the one that wins that.
Yeah,
especially with strafing runs every time.
I like it when it just barely misses you and your screen is all shaky and blurry and you're like, wow, I really got lucky on that one. TRR played that nicely on the recap though. And we're seeing already tons of OPs into the point. We're still seeing Curtis's and we saw airstrike spawn over here.
I wonder if this is the first time a point's been capped from TRR.
Oh. You know, it might be. It might be. I know I've had a couple of their games before, and I've not seen them lose a point. So you might be right about that. But they do take it right back to 4-1 for TRR. As we were a little less than 14 minutes left. That was a nice rocket, is right, yeah. Get those points, Bull. I love it. I love that. I think Welshie knows he's here, he just doesn't know where he is. Especially that the garrison's hot. I'm sure he sees that. I think Curtis knows as well. But also is playing it very cautiously. Respect. Bjorn's like, who's making it hot? Where is he? Let me at him. I don't think also hears it though.
Yeah, ever since we got admin cam and you can see other people be so close to stuff like that, when I'm playing, I think about it all the time.
You're seeing Curtis. He knows that someone's in this wheat field. Using the garrison as a table. Been there, man.
Well, if anything, also is kind of occupying 5 people trying to find him.
Yeah, that's right. He's 100% making this garrison hot, too. I think Welsh is looking for him. Oh. He makes it out of the wheat field. And with TRR holding the 4th point, I want to remind our viewers out there that SVS must start capping by 4 minutes, or else this one is going to be game over. Takes 2 minutes to capture each point, and SVS would need to capture 2 of them. So time running out, a play needs to be made. We'll see if they're able to get one going with their tanks up now.
Yeah, once again, Walshy's kind of leading the attack.
Yeah, he was able to find himself into the point very consistently, and I think especially in 30s, there's a lot of value to being like a one guy who makes the other team feel like there's a squad or more than 5 guys, because you could really like win a manpower swing like that, and very often that's what kind of enables defense to get their feet underneath them, as well as forcing the other team to feel like they need to swap back to defense. But it does look like TR is setting themselves up for a 5-0. They want to go for it. They know that it's what they've done this season, and they are set up nicely for it. SVS playing a little bit lighter, understandably so, with the game situation, needing to come away with 2 caps here. They do have the garrison in the backyard here. Carl playing it safe. Curtis was just so close. Dangerous moment here. Bori. Big kill on Scrammy. Another big kill. Just down to Carl. Is he going to be able to sneak over this? He hears it. He's going to take out his rocket. Bang. Gary gone. Carl playing the patient game, and it's worked out for him. Well done. See if he hears. Cody's able to take him out, though. And Yayo's able to get 2 here. Probably an outpost. On the attack for SVS, they have 4 guys. They got, oh goodness, look at this. A half track as well. Look at this. And I love that move by Super, honestly. Drunky's going to be able to satchel it. Travis gets the kill, though. Is he going to... Oh, that half track is gone. Red puts an end to that. Cap race is being won right now by TRR, so we'll swing over here once more. Well, she holding the house against Yayo. Both playing hard cap. Still seeing a nice setup here as that half track goes boom. Doesn't look like there's any threat to SME, at least right now. Man, I would not want to play SVS. They are tough about they're not gonna just roll over and let you win when the cards are stacked against them. They're gonna fight it out every battle and make you work for it. They're playing really hard. And that satchel. Goodness.
Rojo's just kind of been on one this game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I've seen a couple of guys on SVS, especially with the satchels and everything, just playing it so well. With TRR, gonna hold it here again. And I think at this point they'll probably settle in for the 4-1. I'm just looking over here, and what they were able to force SVS to do, and I think that part of it is the lack of OPs that they couldn't really continue doing that, and a long run for these guys to get into the sector where they're even putting pressure on the point. We saw a lot in the chat before this game, thinking that this was going to be a 5-0 and it was going to be, TR walking down this map. I mean, and if you saw the orientation, you might even feel more confident in that. But we are seeing SVS put on an absolute defensive clinic right now and not letting any easy stuff go past them. So, again, huge credit to those guys. Now just the last 1 minute here before TR guarantees their victory. We are seeing a decent setup right now by SVS, just desperately needing to start that cap in the next 45 seconds.
Ooh, their Tigers might have a shot.
Tiger's going to take out the 70s. What? Just no regs on the tracks. But he's going to be able to get him here. What is going on? Is that ricocheting? What? Red by himself is saying, all right, I'll just rick all your shots. I don't think that angle is going to be as favorable, though.
Is that HE?
It might be, honestly. We're seeing an airhead come in, but right there is going to guarantee TRR's victory, at least by 4-1. We'll see if they're able to come away with the 5-0 here in quote-unquote garbage time, as the Tiger does eventually take out that 76. And then if we look on the other side of things, one squad into the hard cap here, but SVS not going to let it go that easy. Even though they can't win, they're not going to let you 5-0 them. The prideful 4-1. I love it. Hold. Just holding a little bit longer and they will be... But man, Carl, big kill. This is one of those situations where you're in a must kill if you're SVS and a must live if you're TRR. And that Gary spawn wave. Oh, goodness. Spartan. Oh. Right place, right time, along with Devil Dog. Oh, my goodness.
Huge play there.
That is huge. And seriously, that is the difference between a 4-1 and a 5-0, I think, because goodness gracious, TRR saying, we'll take it in the last moment if we have to. We're the 5-0 guys. only one OP and realistic spot where they can prevent this from happening, but we might have spoke too soon. TRR going for the 5-0 and getting it in the last moment. Incredible job by TRR. Wow. I'm going to give my my commendation to Correa there. Played really, really well. It was hard to pick between Correa and who was it, Rojo, who were just playing really, really well. So, I mean, any last words here before as we send people off onto their Saturday and to enjoy some more competitive Hell Let Loose games this weekend?
Just want to give props to both teams. TRR, they just kept on grinding SVS down until they were able to get that 5-0, but SVS did not make it easy for them, so that was good to see.
Absolutely. So I really enjoyed this match, and I hope everyone out there did too. This is your pal Caparzo and Iowa with another great D8 match, and we will see you later in the weekend for some more action. So keep posted to the TPL Discord for